Hi, welcome back to Norton Hill. In today's video we're going to be adding some missing sleepers to the track. We'll be painting the rails and the sleepers with some sleeper grime, be ballasting the same section of track and also gluing that down. Be a little bit of train running, and we're also going to be doing some work to the riverbed. Right, off we go. Let's go and see what we've been up to. Back in a bit. Hi, here we are back at Norton Hill. As you can see, we've got some gaps in the sleeper work from obviously cutting and putting rail jointers in. You can see me pointing out currently where the missing sleepers are. The plan is to get some flexi track, cut some sleepers off. I'm going to grind down the chairs, cut them to length and pop them into the missing gaps. There's quite a few of them, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to do. But hopefully, all being well, once I've done them, it should be quite good. As you can see, we've got a train running tonight on the layout, and that's been running really well. I had a bent coupling earlier, which caused me a few issues. I've straightened all that out now, and she's running well all the way around the track and has been for the last 10-15 minutes. Right, I suppose I better get on and cut some of these sleepers, and I'll see you shortly. Right, what we've got here is a few salvage sleepers that I've got from old track. I'm going to grind the chairs down on it, tidy up the edge of the sleepers, and we're going to install them onto the layout. See you soon. Okay, one quick job before we get on to ballasting. I need to paint the sleepers and the rails with some rail match sleeper grime, take the newness off, and generally make the rails look an awful lot better. So I suppose I'll be on with it. Back in a little while. Right, it's all painted up now. You can see a comparison of the track that I've painted and the rails, and next to it I've got an unpainted piece of flexi track. And you can see I've painted the sleepers, the outside and inside of the rails. Once all this dries, I will use a track rubber to clean off all the paint on top, and I think it looks rather nice. And then we can ballast this, and that'll be that stretch done. Right, see you tomorrow. Okay, it's now the following day. The track has dried. I've run a Pico track cleaning rubber over the surface of the rails to clean off any excess paint that I managed to spill. Onto the ballasting now. Back in the min. Right, back with you. That took some time. As you can see, we ballasted this short stretch in front of the platform all the way up as far as the wooden bridge. I'm going to run a train across now just to make sure we've still got good running characteristics across this since I've ballasted it, and then we'll move on to sealing this particular section of ballast with some 50/50 PVA and water. Once I've done that, I'll come back to you. Welcome back. It's the following day, and as you can see, the ballast is now dried. I've run a track rubber across the track to get rid of any traces of glue, and all being well, there's a train in the distance. Turn it on and see if it'll run through the new ballasted section, and it does. Nice and smooth. Off we go around the corner into the non-scenic area, and away we go. While that's running round, also last night before I finished, I've put some filler into the side of the engine shed to form a raised deck. That's going to have to be painted maybe tonight or tomorrow, and then that'll be all nice and sorted. On to the next project. Okay, welcome back. While you've been away, I've been painting the riverbed, as you can see here. It's a bit dark and a bit green at the moment, so I'm going to water down some more of the green and just change the colour a little bit for it. What I am currently in the process of doing is adding some little tufts of grass, which I picked up from Amazon. Now they are meant to be self-adhesive, but as most things from Amazon and like the Temu, they're not that adhesive. So what we're doing, we're putting a little spot of wood glue on, and we're just popping them into position on the side of the banks. The plan will be, when all this is dry and I'm happy with the colour on the riverbed, I am going to do a resin pour. Now I've picked up, following a recommendation from George Williamson's 009 channel. If you're interested in 009, give George a look up if you've not already. Please subscribe to his channel. He's a very, very good modeler, and his 009 stuff is very, very good. And he recommended the UV resin. Pour it in, shine a UV light on it, and it sets in seconds. It's very, very good stuff from what I can gather, and I have got some which I picked up from Amazon it's about £10 for a small box. And let me just show you the box. Here we go, this is what it is. Comes with a UV pen, and it's from Amazon. It's well worth a try, I think, and we'll see how that sets, maybe today. If not, certainly by the time the next video comes, we shall be trying that particular product out, and obviously I'll do a video as I do the pour, so if it goes wrong you can all have a pretty good laugh, but I'm hoping that that won't be the case, and the pour goes okay and it looks really, really good, but we'll wait and see. So I'm just finishing off putting the last few bits of grass in just to give it a bit of something, and I'll be back in a bit and we'll move on to something else.